Why? Why?
Huh? I just thought this would be fun.
Oh my. Welcome back to Two Dudes. I'm Noah.
And I'm Kyle.
And together we are the Two Dudes.
That's right. And last week we were talking about crossovers and all the crazy things that might happen if we were in charge.
This week we are talking about the cream of the crop, the tippy of the top, A-listers.
I can't believe you actually said it. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. We're talking about the cream of the crop. Tippy top. Love that line. But we're also doing things a little bit differently now. I thought we'd fill you in real briefly. We know the videos have gotten a little long, and we know that the individual segments might not be everybody's cup of tea for the entirety of these videos. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to break these up into 3 different videos. All are going to be long form videos, hopefully under 20 minutes, but you'll have just an absurd analysis, just an IMDb, and just a wrong universe video to watch, and you watch whatever one you feel like watching. This you have just stumbled in on is absurd analysis. So welcome to that.
Let's get into it. Absurd analysis is our first segment. It's where the two of us force each other to defend odd stances on even odder questions. And this week's topic, as we already talked about, is what it takes to be an A-lister.
Yeah, baby, all the way up at the top. You know, and the cool thing is I think we're going to do our best to try and keep in theme a little bit throughout. So like the rest of the week when you see Wrong Universe come out, when you see IMDb come out, it should still be in line with what we're doing here. So it should still have to do with the cream of the crop, the tippy top. But with that said, I mean, when you think of the cream of the crop, I think a lot of people's mind, when we say A-lister, a lot of people's minds immediately go to actors and actresses. I think we're applying to more than just actors and actresses, but what do you think of when you think of A-lister?
I mean, I think A-lister can be, my initial thought went to money. So I was thinking about the Shark Tank guys and gals, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban, those kind of guys is kind of what I went. I was like, they're pretty A-list. They're pretty high up there. Or maybe a NFL player.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pretty A-list.
So your mind like immediately went to earnings.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, so for later, a little spoiler for those of you who want to watch the Wrong Universe, it's a bracket. And one of the things I was looking into is like the top actors and actresses right now. And that was hard because it's like, by what criteria do you judge, and
awards, how many, number of shows, earnings. I don't know. Yeah.
What's their catalog look like? One of the things that was brought up is like their cultural impact. I actually removed that from the equation in my search. I just didn't feel like that was a good indicator of someone being at the top of their game. I was kind of looking more for like who can carry their movie the best, or whatever field, like who represents their field the best. And so that's kind of where my mind went. But I don't know, like how do you determine? That's like such a hard thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, because you have, and this kind of delve into one of my absurd analysis questions, but you'll have people that are like pretty big stars, but then you'll have people that are like, like The Rock, who is like an international, like everybody knows who The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is.
Very noteworthy, very identifiable.
And does that make, him more A-list than, I don't know, than Aaron Rodgers, or, I don't know.
Yeah, I was having that same conversation. When I searched it, immediately popped up Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone. I think she's an amazing actress. I didn't really consider her an A-list actor, or like the top 4 or 5. I think she's worth being in the conversation. Like I said, she's amazing, and I love her as an actress. But I mean, my mind went to like your Meryl Streeps, your Anne Hathaways, these like, I don't know. It just felt like Emma Stone was chasing that A-list title and hadn't quite gotten there. I've no doubt that she will claim that. And maybe she has. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
You're pretty crazy, I would say. You're pretty crazy.
Would you consider Emma Stone an A-list actress?
I mean, I think she's probably pretty far up there. I mean, maybe B plus, if not, if not A.
No.
You know, what I mean, pretty close. But I
totally
see what you're
agree.
saying, though. I mean, in the same factor too. I was thinking the money side, and I, was going through our outline, and then I actually remembered I saw an article this week, and it was like Scarlett Johansson was the highest paid actress.
Yeah.
Of 2025.
Yeah.
You know,
I saw a Reddit thread.
Yeah.
Thread of the top 15 actors and actresses. I think it was top 20. It had 5 honorable mentions, then it was top 15. And the number one comment was, "Where's Scarlett Johansson?" And if I'm being honest, I would not have considered her. But the number one comment, and people were like...
She made the most money last year as the actress? Wow. Crazy.
Crazy. All right. Well, as absurd as all of that is, we've got some even more absurd things to go through. Noah, why don't you hit me with your first question? We'll kick this thing off.
Sure thing, Chicken Wang. So, first question I have for you is, what's the minimum number of people who need to recognize you before you're officially an A-lister?
Okay. So I thought I'd do something kind of fun for this. So I pulled up a random number generator. Okay. I thought this would be a more fun way to do this. I've got a random number generator from 1 to 1.4 billion. You can tell me to pass or accept whatever the number generator says. Are you ready?
I like it. I am.
And I'll have to defend it.
I am.
Okay,
Smart person.
Here we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right, I got 1.2 billion. 1.23.
Pass.
I got 574 million.
Pass. Pass.
326 million.
Accept.
Yeah, all right. To be exact, I got 326,756,135. And the reason why that is the exact number to know that you are an A-lister is because at that exact number, the night you go to bed when you've achieved that, you have this dream. And in that dream, it is revealed to you through divine revelation that you have been chosen. That's what happens. You have this dream, it's revealed to you, and it's right at 326,756,135. That 135th person, their mind agrees that you are it, that you're a great actor or actress, and then boom, that dream happens. I promise.
That's facts right there. That's absurd
what happens.
facts right there. That's good. I like it.
That's what happens. My first one for you, and for those of you who are new to our show, we typically ramp things up as we go. So the first question is always a little bit more relaxed. But I have, what brand deal screams, "You're an A-lister now"?
I think I have to go with the classic first. Would be a fragrance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to give you Dior by...
I didn't think so.
Yeah, no.
Right.
No.
right. I didn't think so. A Super Bowl ad.
Super Bowl
Have
ad.
to be in a Super Bowl ad.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
I love Super Bowl ads, but I feel like you're going too broad there.
You have to be on a box of Wheaties.
Dude, I love... That's a poll. Do they still do that? Does Wheaties still do that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure.
that is a poll. Let's hear it. I love Wheaties boxes.
There's nothing like getting up on a Saturday morning, getting your bowl, get your cereal, get the milk, and you're getting ready to sit down and watch cartoons, and you got the Wheaties. LeBron James's face is on there, and you're like, I'm gonna crush this day. I'm gonna crush it. You know, and you made it. You're every kid's dream on that box of Wheaties. They remember you from every Saturday morning.
That's true. I have a friend that is on a box of Wheaties.
What?
Does that
Really?
mean my friend
Bugs
is
Bunny?
an A-lister?
Bugs Bunny's your friend?
No. He's an old friend of mine. His name is Micah, and he's a really good go-kart racer. And he got on a box of Wheaties. Now, it wasn't a box that was sold like... It was just for him. Wheaties gave him one box with his face on it and recognized him. So I don't know if that falls under your A-list classification. I don't know if you would consider that A-list, but he did get from the company his own box of Wheaties with his face on it.
Pretty A-list to me, if I'm being honest.
He's a talented go-kart driver.
That's awesome.
Pretty crazy. Hit me with your second question, Noah.
Hit me with your best shot. My second question is, if you became an A-lister, but nobody could tell you why, is the fame real?
Got a 50-50 question. So you're going to have to let me either defend yes or no. I'm going to say no. Does not mean you're an A-lister. Will you let me have it?
Mm-mm.
I have to defend yes.
Paint us a picture here. Paint us a little picture of what's going on. Like you just wake up and you're just an A-lister, and then, or what?
I think, and you've had that dream, right? You've had that dream. You know you're an A-lister now. Even if no one else can say it, you know that 326,756,135 people believe that you're good enough. And you've had that dream. And you ask someone, what makes me an A-lister? And they can't tell you what it is. But you know it's instinctive. It's inside of you. And I think that confidence is part of it. I think that confidence is a small part of it. I think the confidence in your own abilities, being able to reflect on your own career, knowing what you're pursuing and what's on your horizon, it's like, yeah, I'm here. You know?
That's awesome. That's a really wholesome answer. I like that.
I know.
Good.
Should I have gone crazier? Should I have been like, you get a tattoo that says it so everyone has to agree? Like,
no.
Is that more what we're looking for?
No, I thought it was a totally different take than I would have thought if I was asked this question, because I would have gone the route of like, you're a small-time actor and you just wake up and you've got 326,756, million, followers or whatever, on Instagram, and everybody
325,756 million.
And everybody's just like, you get a limo that's waiting outside your house, or you know what I mean, and you're like, being treated like this, and it's like some kind of Freaky Friday type thing. But
you get a little bit of a imposter syndrome.
Yeah, no, but I like your more wholesome answer. That was great. That's good.
Yeah, All right, my second question for you: what bathroom ritual do all A-listers have?
Oh man, this is fun. They don't flush themselves. They don't have to flush. Somebody else gets to flush for them.
Yeah.
They don't have to flush.
I'm gonna let you defend that.
Oh man, really?
That's hilarious. They are the tippy top, and you're telling me someone comes in to flush their turd? Do they leave the bathroom and then someone goes in after? Do they come in like as they're washing their hands?
No, there's
like
a butler
I gotta know
waiting. There's a butler like waiting outside the stall door. But you don't think that an A-lister sitting on any petty peasant's throne. I mean, this is a royal grand. This is no toilet with the motion sensor flusher. Like you gotta this boy, blah 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 blah.
It's a whole lever.
It's like a thing, Or it's got the chain thinking, like the old ones. Like
that's what I was thinking. It was the Victorian chain.
Like they're sitting on a throne. Their tush is taken care of. And you think they're going to have to flush their own business?
Guess not. I don't know what I was thinking. I really legitimately... I don't... I'm sorry.
You should be.
Clearly, there's a butler waiting to flush their turd. That's hilarious. What others did you have lined up?
I had a couple of other ones. I had mirror talk.
Why am I blanking on his name? I love him. The Grinch.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Thank you. That made me so mad that I couldn't think of that. I love Jim Carrey, but Jim Carrey in the Truman Show.
Yeah. Oh my God.
His mirror talk's fantastic. Oh, I love it.
I had mirror talk. I had somebody else has to hold the towel like for when they dry their hands. Like it's not sitting on a rack. Somebody's holding the towel.
Butler could do that too. Does both.
I had crying.
Crying,
but I was gonna go the route of like,
bro. They're not all Ariana Grande. Okay?
I was gonna go the route of like they're crying, but it's their skincare. It's a version of skincare for them.
What?
That's why they're crying, and that's just the cover up.
The cover up. All right, so we're gonna head into the third question. For those of you who've been here for a while, you're well aware. But our third question, for the first two, we've got answers prepared. We've heard the question. We're ready for it. The third question is something neither of us have heard before. We aren't ready for it. We got to shoot from the hip. So, Noah, what is your third question for me?
My third question for you is, if an A-lister only got famous in one country, does that count? Or are they just a local legend?
In one country, does that count? It's another yes or no. I'm gonna go with depends on the country.
Run with it. I like it. That's good.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I tried to move away from I tried to get outside the box there.
That's
I
good.
think it depends on the country, If we're talking in reality, I think you could pretty easily be just an A-list actor. I think there's several UK A-list actors that I've never heard of. For whatever reason, I think the UK has some great actors and actresses that they primarily do UK movies, British movies, and I just would never have seen those because I don't watch that wide a variety of movies. So I think it's stuff like that. I mean, there's tons of it. Canada. I feel like most of the great Canadian actors and actresses kind of just come down to the US, but I could be very wrong about that. That could be U.S. bias entirely. But I do feel like there are local actors and actresses that would be considered A-listers.
Nice. Yeah. Good take.
Are you ready? Got your pistols ready? Hands on those hips? Oh, not on the nips. I said the hips.
Oh, hips. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
There you go. All right. Imagine you are an A-lister. Get into that headspace. Soak it in. Someone hands you a Sharpie and their baby. Where do you sign the baby?
Oh, man. Classic forehead.
I'll let you run with it. I just right across the forehead. Explain why is that the spot? I think I would have gotten tummy.
Around the belly button was going to be my next guess. I think it's the least violating, Yeah? I mean, they're asking you to sign their baby, but if you're like, pull this baby's pants down, let me sign its butt.
I was going to say,
probably
is it
not
too far to do a cheek?
Yeah, I think so.
You think it's too far to do a cheek?
Babies are people too, so I think.
But come on, I'd get my butt signed.
I mean, yeah, now, but you can consent to it.
Yeah, but the problem is no one's going to sign my butt now.
Why?
That's not going to happen.
I'll sign it when you're here.
You're not an A-lister. I mean, come on. Let's be real here.
I'm one of the two dudes. We're not A-listers.
Let's be honest. If I go up to Leonardo DiCaprio, right? I'm not even a big Leo fan, but I would consider him one of the best. I go up to Leonardo DiCaprio and I show a cheek, I'm getting tackled by security instantly. That's true.
An upstairs cheek or a downstairs cheek?
A downstairs cheek. If I show a cheek in front of Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm getting tackled by security. I'm probably getting charges pressed.
Maybe.
And a baby is the only time you can get away with that. So why not take the chance?
Your butt doesn't quit, Kyle. So, I don't know. You got a real shot.
So you're saying it is too far to sign the cheek?
I think so. I mean, I think that's a little,
If they tried to sign your baby's butt cheek, how would you feel? If that's where they just went.
Yeah. I'd say his forehead's right here, sir or ma'am.
Really? You would say something? Would you actually say something, or would you just be weirded out?
I would definitely say something.
Wow.
Faux rizzle. I'm getting feisty in my old age.
Yeah.
Well, that was Absurd Analysis. I'm Noah. He's Kyle. He's Kyle. I'm Kyle.
You're Kyle.
He's somewhere.
We're all kind of Kyle.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow
Do the
Discord,
thing.
check out the Patreon, click the buttons, do the things. We'll see you dudes later.